Hello friends, my name is Natalie Garnica, and welcome to the Love Revolution. This is a vlog intended to open up discussion about issues and topics related to love and deep connection. Because the more I talk to people, the more I'm realizing that we're all missing a little something. And as technology and social media becomes the predominant form of communication between human beings, and gender roles are changing, and even who we can love is being challenged, I think it's time for us to start viewing love in a different way. Hence the name, The Love Revolution. So let's break down our walls, let's get a little uncomfortable, and let's build each other up as human beings who actually care and love. If you were to ask a group of people to define love, the majority of them would more than likely start with romantic love. Because romantic love is this deep form of affection in which we all yearn for. We all want to find that other person in which we can have that deep connection with and just be ourselves without fear or shame. But if that's the case, then why are there so many people afraid of commitment? You see, I started thinking a lot about this after my last relationship, because I was the one who was afraid of commitment. And the more I thought about it, although there was a lot of love and trust, and the relationship was beautiful, I came to realize that it didn't work out because there was something missing. We just had two different views and definitions of how love should be. You see, we're taught through love songs, movies, love stories, even our parents and grandparents, that love is this feeling of like a dire need. We associate the word love and need. And the minute we do that, it's no longer healthy, because we then put all this dependency of our own happiness on someone else. And then, like, how many times have you heard people say, "Oh, I need you, I love you, I can't live without you, please don't leave." Please, don't do that. Because you need to take control of your own happiness. I used to always tell my ex-boyfriend, "I don't need you, but I want you." And want to me is much more of a compliment than saying I need you, because I understood that I could be with a lot of other people, but I was choosing to be with him. And he didn't get that. Because, again, by what we're taught. And also, as a man, I believe that they're taught that women need to depend on them. So he wanted to feel that need feeling from me. But as an independent female, I didn't want to feel like that. I didn't want to feel like I needed a man to be happy or to sustain me. And I think a lot of men are starting to realize that too. They don't want women that are not as independent, because they then feel trapped, and it becomes a burden to try and, make sure that they're going to be okay, either financially or emotionally. So I suggest that we now start to realize that love shouldn't feel like a need. It's a choice. Love is always a choice. And we should be able to love freely by knowing that with or without that person, I'm going to be happy. But yet I'm still choosing to surround myself with this person because they do make me happy. Yeah. So I suggest we start changing this relationship between love and need to love and want. Because the minute we take control of our own happiness and we show our partners that we're happy with or without them, then that becomes more attractive. That becomes healthy. And then love can be expressed more freely and not felt like an obligation or a duty or a burden to the other person. And I think in the long run, then people won't be afraid of commitment, because the only thing they're committing to is just time. They're committing to loyalty, but they're not going to be committing to, being that source of happiness, which can be overwhelming. And that's pretty much what happened to me in my past relationship. My partner was really dependent on me to just give him that security and the happiness, and to always reassure him that, I loved him. And it drained me. And it drained my want to continue to commit to something. So, if you agree with my view of trying to change this relationship between love and need to love and want, please spread the message. And if you don't, I also want to hear from you. So I want everybody to leave their comments below so I can see what other people view of love and why they think people are afraid of commitment. Granted, I'm sure there's a bunch of more reasons, yet I think this is a good place to start. By showing each other, showing our partners or potential partners, that we can take care of ourselves. Because that becomes attractive, and we also begin to love more ourselves. So until next time, I hope you guys have a lovely day.